Whatever romance may have existed in flying up there in the clouds once upon a time, it's long gone now. These days, the experience is relentlessly drab. Still, there's no puzzle as to why people continue to fly. Airplanes equal convenience. They get us places faster, orders of magnitude faster. I wouldn't want to deny people the option of flight. At the same time, I think it's fair to acknowledge that progress comes with trade-offs. Yes, we've gained convenience, but along the way, we've deprived ourselves of some extremely wonderful things. Starry skies of an Atlantic Ocean crossing, the bleak beauty of an old Russian train chugging its way through Siberia, the jaunty freedom of a road trip with a car full of friends. And there's no going back. Along with the ability to cross an ocean or a continent in 6 hours comes a societal expectation that you'll do so. Your 2 weeks of summer vacation time, for instance, are predicated on the assumption that you'll fly to Italy for your honeymoon, not take a full week to float there, look around for an hour or so, and then take another week to float back. As a result, when people think about travel these days, they think purely of destinations. They barely give a nod to the actual traveling. The problem with this isn't just that we lose out on the pleasures of trains, ships, bicycles, and all those other terrific modes of rationally paced ground-level transport. I think we also dim our experience of the destinations themselves. We've forgotten the benefits of service travel. It forces you to feel deep in your bones the distances you've covered, and it gradually eases you into a new context that exists not just outside your body, but also inside your head. It eliminates travel sickness too. Rebecca and I never once got ill as we moved slowly and steadily between clusters of regional bacteria. Teleporting from airport to airport doesn't allow for the same kind of spiritual transformation you undergo whenever you make an overland trip. When you take a 7-day vacation bookended by flights, I would in fact argue that your soul never completely leaves home. You've experienced it, I'm sure. Your airplane has landed in Quito, but your heart and mind are still stuck back in Boston. The sudden radical change in your surroundings sparks a glitch in your processor. You know you're physically standing in Ecuador, yet the sensation is more like watching a really immersive television documentary about Ecuador. And then, at last, when you begin to feel whole again, your feet firmly planted in the foreign soil, no longer some hollow seed case that's been dropped weightless into an alien world, it's time to teleport straight back to the comfortable familiarity of home. I acknowledge that for most of us, it's no longer feasible to take an ocean liner to South America on our summer holiday. But that doesn't mean we wouldn't have a better, richer experience if we did. So my advice to you is this. The next time you want to travel, I mean really travel, not just take a vacation, please consider getting wherever you want to go without taking a plane. I promise you will look at that globe on the shelf in your study in a whole new light. You'll run your finger along the curve of the sphere and think, I know what this distance feels like, what this ocean looks like, what it means to trace the surface of this earth.